Aries, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. We're doing yours and theirs placements today. And before we get started, I just want to put out a call to send me postcards, please. I've gotten an increase in postcards in my mailbox and I'm loving it. And it brought to mind what I had said some time ago, that I'd like to make the background a rotating space for art. So I said, let's do something with the postcards. Let's make a collage. But I need more postcards, guys. So if you are so inclined, if you're near a postcard, maybe drop me one. I appreciate you. My business address is in the description box below, yeah? And hopefully you will. I'd love to hear from you. I've been getting cards from all over the world and within the US, and I am loving it. I love seeing the diversity of Sassy Fam and where everyone's from. So maybe you'll be so kind as to drop me a card. I appreciate you. Also, we are on Facebook now, so if you'd like to join me there, it's been a good experience. I'm actually kind of glad what happened is what happened with Instagram. Because so far, I'm not going to lie, Facebook is feeling like a better fit recently. So, again, and that's in the description box, the link is. So, hopefully I will see you there, yeah? We're going to open with the Oracle card reading. I literally just got this deck in between yours and Leo's reading, so I went and picked it up real quick because I was anxious to get it. And this is from the Enchanted Map. So I'm going to start with the Oracle read. Show me Aries, please. What is going on for Aries, Hopefully we're doing a darn sight better compared to our last reading, yeah? I hope so. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for Aries. Show me what I need to see, please, for Aries. Show me. Wishing well, number 48 for some of you, which reduces to 12. But the wishing well, extending your good wishes. Okay? Extending your good wishes and hoping for good things. What's going on, please? Show me Aries, please. Wishing someone well can go a long way, yeah? Wishing the best for them. Good luck. Congratulations. Thinking of you. Perhaps some of you have well wishes coming your way. What's going on, please, for Aries? Intention. Oh. Number 22. The 22nd might be important to some of you. Quite possibly of this coming month in August. Intention. Naming your intentions. Making a wish. Let's take a look, yeah? Okay. Number 22, intention. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change the world. Yes, indeed. That's what direct manifestation is, knowing what we're doing and why we're doing it. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, however, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for your synchronicity to work in magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. Don't be detached. Detach yourself from outcome, which is always good advice. Put your best wishes and intents into the world. If there's something that you want to make happen, speak it. Bring it forth into the universe. You can't control the outcome, but you can at least say you tried, is the point. So what are your intentions? Make them known. Speak up, speak your truth. Plant those particular seeds. Allow them to release. Don't be attached to a particular outcome, but at least you can say you tried. And that's always a good thing. Again, that is the Enchanted Map Oracle. Beautiful message. Absolutely. Here we have the egg, the owl who knows better, the wise one, yeah? That things take time sometimes. We release those seeds, our best manifestation. We may not always see the direct results energetically or in the real world, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. Sometimes it takes a while for those seeds to find their home, you know? For that egg to hatch. But that doesn't mean magic's not happening. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on for Aries? We're going to start with your side. But of course, collective readings being what they are, reverse energies as it applies. Show me Aries, please. What is going on for Aries? Sometimes those seeds take a while to catch the wind. They drift far and wide. But if you've done your job, then those seeds might take place somewhere. But there's something here you hold in high regard. A strong truth in you. Strong truth and a strong wish in you. Something that you highly value. Otherwise it wouldn't be on that pedestal. But it hasn't completely opened to you yet. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. What's going on, please? Show me Aries. What is going on, please, for Aries? Show me Aries. Show me Aries, please. 5 of Swords. I knew I was going to see that before I dropped it. Speaking of your last reading. That was there a couple times, wasn't it? Let's see if we resolve that. What else, please? Let's see if we resolve that. The Hanged Man. Suspension. Show me. The Lovers. Oh, you did turn your energy around. Good. Good. Giving up falseness, false pretenses. If what you really want is true, and you do put good effort into it, and you really do try, see if it comes back to you. If it's for you, if it's right for you, because there is something here you hold in very high regard. And some of you are showing exquisite patience to allow this thing to hatch, for the seeds to plant, to find their way. So, suspension of false beliefs, yeah? Stop doing the shit that sets us up for failure. Hopefully within that Hanged Man or the 5 of Swords I see healing concepts, so you can get back to where you need to be, and in a strong connection, and approaching it appropriately in the way that you want, in a way that's honest and straightforward and is claiming, I want this. It could be that you are giving someone up as well. Very strong connection. But perhaps you feel it's not in your power to have it or claim it, at least not at this time. I don't know. But I'm happy to see that you have stopped engaging with whoever that 5 of Swords is. That self-defeating bullshit. The shit that sets us up for failure because we tell ourselves it must be so, when in fact we have no evidence that that's true. We will often tell ourselves something cannot be so, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, for these reasons, and we know it's not true. Excuses, the shit we tell ourselves, whatever it is. Self-fulfilling prophecy that's usually towards the negative, not the positive. And nobody really means to do this. 5 of Swords comes from a variety of reasons and backgrounds. Okay? I want to see what yours is, but I am glad to see that you are pausing the thoughts that ail you. Okay? Trying to get perspective on them, because remember, the Hanged Man is going upside down for a reason. Not to do nothing, but to gain perspective. So some of you are critically examining your thoughts about what has prohibited you in the connection that you want, its viability. Can you move forward in it? Do you want to? That kind of thing. Okay. All right. Woo. Who is surrounding Aries, please? Who is surrounding Aries? Who is surrounding Aries? Perhaps don't attach to outcome. By all means, let the seeds go. But don't become attached to outcome. In other words, convinced that you know what's going to happen. You got to try before you know. Who is surrounding Aries, please? Who is surrounding Aries, please? If you're new to my channel, hello. My name is Christina. I prefer it when the cards fully flip or hit the table. I like decided energy, even if it's undecided. Who is surrounding Aries, please? Who is surrounding Aries, please? Nope. The world. They're opening up with a cycle. How interesting. Uh-oh. Okay. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. What else, please? Knight of Wands. One more. Queen of Wands. Oh, very passionate your person is. Could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. You might both have some very strong fire in your charts, respectively. Oh my. Passionate your person is. A little ambitious. Creative. Fiery. They opened with the world. Either they themselves have transitioned out of something. Okay. Or they're opening up to you. And it could be that someone has cycled around in your energy before. True. I need to see her shared. But, my. They're packing some heat on their energy. Some of the shared. Dare I look? Dare I look? Can we handle it, honey? Can we handle it? Show me. Show me the shared energy, please. Show me the shared energy, please, between Aries and their person. Show me that shared energy, please. Judgment. 5 of Pentacles. So you two have broken before. So you two have broken before. You have a shared history of breakage. How many times? I don't know. That's up to you. You would know. Broken away. Come back. Broken away. Come back. And it was under judgment. The timing never felt right, or it never felt correct between you two. One was ready, the other wasn't. And this already has some kind of soul bonding attached to it, yes. I don't really care for the concept of twin flames when we have the lovers here. It kind of speaks for itself. Okay. Don't really need the fussiness of twin flames when you have a lover's connection. It's a strong connection, and I mean the strongest there is, energetically speaking. And it's a multi-layered bonding system, which means it's complicated. It's meant to be for our highest good, you know. But that often means in order to achieve our highest good, we have to learn the hardest things about ourselves. Work on the hardest things about ourselves. And that often requires breaking away and coming back. And I don't mean stuff that was horrible or abusive or toxic. That's not worth breaking away and coming back to. I would never recommend it. A true lover's energy is not abusive. Let's make that clear. I get that all the time. He was an abusive dickhead. He was narcissistic. He was a drug addict. I'm not talking about that person, honey. I'm talking about two people who have a strong connection, and it's like the timing is never right. No matter what, it just seems like the timing's not right. You had shit to work on. They had shit to work on. You had shit to... so on and so forth. It's like water molecules. Do you know why water is the way it is? It's because the water molecules come together and then they break. They come together and they break, and that's why water is the way it is. Show me. 10 of Cups. But there is love harmony here between you two. Can you harmonize at the same level? That's the question. Can you harmonize at the same level? What else, please? One more. One more, please, for this connection. Nine of Pentacles. How interesting. Strong sense of individuation here for somebody, you or them, I don't know who. Nine of Pentacles, someone who has a strong sense of character, upstanding, can stand on their own 2 feet, kind of courageously if not fiercely independent. Someone who knows how to cultivate their own experience in life and they're comfortable with it. Okay, so that's coming across more as an individual. We'll see what that person is thinking. It could be you, it could be them. But you're both showing me heavy markers or indication of intensity, desire, drive, ambition, and wanting to be available to each other in some way. Alright? Well, I'm rooting for you, honey. I can already tell you this is a damn sight better than the one 2 weeks ago, so we're going to go ahead and keep rolling with this one, shall we? I don't care what I see from this point. You can go ahead and show me death 3 times, honey. I don't care. Go ahead. Show me death 3 times. That's fine. I don't care. I haven't seen that yet. I'm just saying. I would still take that compared to the one 2 weeks ago. I was so frustrated for you. It wasn't even funny because I know what that's like. I know what that energy's like. It's like if I could just do that situationship over again, I would. And I think everybody I don't know if you can be alive and not experience that at least once in your life. Okay, if I could do that all over again, friend my ass, if I could do that, right? That's what you call a situationship. And I think if you're a human being, and if you have a pulse, if you identify with being alive, whatever your label is, you're eventually going to experience that at least once in your life. Show me the overview, please. Anyway. Show me the overview, please, for Aries. It takes how long it takes. That's how long it takes. This is my process. For those of you who get impatient with it, I understand. But I like the cards to fall as they may. In other words, energy representation. Aries overview, please. You're shifting. You're shifting. Page of Wands. Oh, you're trying to sneak that by me, huh? Queen of Cups is underlying. Just a little bit, Christina. It's just a little bit. Just, like, don't even pay attention to that. It's fine. Like, don't even. It's just a Page of Wands or whatever. The lines of communication have reopened. A little bit of investigation, a little bit of inquiry. When the page dropped for you two to re-entry, I don't know. I just know that you two kind of not necessarily have a bad history. I just think that you two, you have work to do, I'm sure, for the both of you. You're both showing me work as individuals and who you are. And I think you both want to experience something with each other rather than not. What that looks like, I don't know. But there's the willingness to try, no matter how small. You can go ahead and try to sneak that by me, honey. That's fine. But I do believe this is you, Page of Wands, trying to be open-minded. Okay? Trying to show a little bit more interest, inquiry, curiosity, just something. If it gets you out of that, then I'm all for it. Okay, which one please for Aries? Which one please for, okay. Page of Wands, show me the Page of Wands please. That caught my attention. Total Scorpio, let me know. Show me the Page of Wands please, show me the Page of Wands. I need to get my nails did. I hate that. I don't like having unkept nails. I don't. It's a pet peeve. I don't like it. I like my nails to be clean and tidy, and they all need to be uniform and painted. I haven't had a chance, honey. I haven't had a chance to get to the salon. I know you know what I'm talking about, okay? I know you know. Page of Wands. I know. I can't stand untidy, unclean nails. I just can't. You'll not believe how long they've gotten. Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Nope. Show me your Page of Wands. What's going on? Aries. You're working on it. Well, why didn't you just say that? What's with all the fussiness? Yeah, you're working on it. You're working on opening up your energy in a way that's positive and informative. What are you working on specifically? Possibly your lines of communication. Trying to put something out there. Because you do. You have a long-standing vision in you. You have a long-standing hope, a long-standing wish, and it's not something you've given up on, and I don't think you're prepared to. I just don't. So it's kind of like you're going back to the drawing board on your energy here. Trying to understand the self-defeating behaviors and the reason why you get caught up here and talk yourself out of shit when you know it's probably what you want, or you're trying to understand that with the Hanged Man. That entrapment stuff. How come I'm so convinced? Why do I carry so much conviction that something will be the outcome when I have no proof for it? Why? Why? Well, I'm sure it's not just you. I'm sure it's them too. To some extent. After all, you have a shared history, and like tends to attract like. Like I said, you both have work to do. But you both have beautiful energy towards each other. What else, please? Anything else, please, about that Page of Wands Aries is working on? Trying to keep an open mind, trying to keep an open sense of passion, open sense of direction, open sense of heart. You're working on it. Oh, there you are, honey. It's good to see you. Could be your person too. They've already pulled Queen of Wands, so it could be a reflection of your energy towards them. Again, like I said, I have every reason to believe you both are showing a fair amount of fire. Okay. It's fairly equal. Like I said, you both have work to do. Okay. And here's what's amazing. You two are already really good people with really strong energy. But in order to obtain what's in our highest good, we have to work on those hardest parts of ourselves. And when your hardest parts don't fit, that means you have work to do as individuals. Okay. And I have every reason to believe, Aries, you're both trying to work something in your energies. To do more than compromise. I honestly, I do. Let's get into it. Let's jump in there. I can tell you two kind of have a little messy history. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay so long as you're okay with it. And if you're not okay with it, then don't accept it. Okay. But yes, some of you, you or your person are working on communication, like right now. You might have had a very recent conversation with them, or you're about to. Show me the Five of Swords, please. Okay. Show me Aries, Five of Swords, please. Show me. You didn't think you could take this off. You didn't think you had the spirit. Oh, honey. You didn't think you could do it? The fool. That's why you talked yourself out of this in the past. That's one of the reasons. I'm sure there were times when you were ready for this person's energy and they weren't for you, and the other way around. I'm sure you two have been switching off energies for a while. Okay? And you two always came back. You had to work harder on yourselves, separate, come back. Sometimes that happens. It does. You know? Here's the thing. If you have a dating history and you know something's calling, I'm not into it, Neither am I. It's done. It's the whole point of dating, is to figure that shit out. I'm not really into this. Are you into this? Not really. I mean, it was nice. I'm not saying you were bad. I'm just saying you're not for me. Right? Cool. Shake hands. Walk away. That's the whole purpose. And sometimes there's a connection that speaks to you, calls to you, provokes all your worst fears, and you don't know why. It also provokes all your best inspirations and aspirations, and you don't know why. And there's some connections that you feel so much heat on, and you've never touched in that way. And there's some connection you've experienced so much love, and you don't even know why. And you barely dated, okay? Those inexplicable connections, the one that really challenges us to open up and go beyond our beliefs and our failures and our triumphs, to put away our ego, all that crap, okay? Five of Swords, it got ego built into it, honey, okay? It's the things that challenge us the most. Sometimes we push away the most because it scares the shit out of us. Long story short, that's your real challenge. That's their real challenge too. It was the both of yours real challenge. You both experience something very, very strongly, and you probably both push it away. Neither one of you means to. And neither one of you means to do it over and over again. It just says that you still both had more work to do. The magnetism doesn't go away. So that can we pull, can we push? So whether or not you two have completed your work on yourselves, I could not say. But I just know a reading, when I see a reading like that, that's what this is. It's a strong soul connection. The push and pull is here. Call it twin flames if you must. Cheers, honey. Salute. I don't. I just call it the lover's connection. Because sometimes, a lot of the times, it's like that. But the Fool over your Five of Swords, you substantially doubted. You did not know you substantially doubted. But you said you couldn't take off. You didn't. You just couldn't. You couldn't start over again. You couldn't start a new journey. You couldn't start off on a new adventure. You couldn't explore. You just couldn't open up in that way. I can't. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. If I take off and be the Fool, I'm going to fucking fail. Hi, my name is Christina. Real person, real tarot, real language. I know Aries typically isn't offended by swear words, but just in case. What? But yeah, no, I still have to occasionally put that out there. But you doubted substantially whether or not you could take off on a new journey, a new chapter, and that is what set you up for failure in the past, at least with this person's energy. It's not saying it's just on you. They have faults too. I already see it on both sides. Like I said, you both had to work on the worst parts of yourselves, and every time you come back a little stronger. Okay? But yeah, you didn't think you had it in you to take off to be the Fool again. That's stupid. It's just gonna fail. If I go wandering off, I'm gonna die falling off the cliff. Like, what am I doing? That's stupid. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this? Well, that was somebody's thought. I'm too old for this, you know? I can't be doing this. I'll be setting myself up for failure. All that jazz. It's as true as you believed it to be. And thus, most likely it was one of the things that helped break the connection or keeps it away from you, you know? What else, please? Again, you have to know what you're asking for. All you can do is put the seeds out into the world, honey. It might take time. It might take patience. But if something grows, collect what you grow. Anything else, please, about that Five of Swords? Anything else, please? That was the major Two of Swords, so it was willful blindness here. Okay. You really, I apologize. You well and truly believed that you were not in a position to take off and be the Fool. You had the inclination in there, otherwise the Fool wouldn't be here. It's a spiritual thing. Okay. You couldn't see. You couldn't see it. You said, I can't see it, I can't see it, I can't see it, I can't see it, I can't see myself, I can't trust myself, I can't trust them, whatever that is. But mostly the Five of Swords is an internal thing. It's what we set ourselves up for failure for. It is self-sabotage. And if we say something over and over again, we're going to believe it's true. Many of you failed to take off in this connection because you simply said it would not work. It would not take. There's no point. Okay? Fast forward. Let's see that you suspended that shit. What are you thinking now? What's the perspective you are gaining? What are you learning? Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Show me the Hanged Man. What are you learning? What is Aries learning? What is Aries learning? What is Aries... Okay. Ooh. Well, you're learning some serious shit. Like you need a major overhaul. You can make me laugh like this. Only you can make me laugh like this. Gemini gets a couple out of me, but only you can make me laugh like this. I need to change everything, Christina. That's what's up. I acknowledge that. I'm upside down, okay? I'm upside down, okay? I'm trying to stop self-sabotage myself. I had the inclination to start a new journey, a new chapter in life. I had a choice to go A and I went B. I had a choice to go left and then I went right. I talked myself out of a good thing, right? And that's the part you needed construction on, okay? Your website was down, Aries was under construction. You understand? And so while you are not actively engaging in the tower, you're gaining insight on the tower. What in my life needs to come down? What false premises have I built up in my love energy? What false towers have I built up in the name of love because I thought that they were strong and I thought they were sustaining, and now I'm starting to learn things about myself that says maybe I have a tendency to talk myself out of good things because I don't trust myself, or I don't trust the process, or I don't know how to use my intuition. Maybe because I was taught certain things about love that turned out maybe were wrong or incorrect. Maybe it's because I had enough bad experiences I can't trust myself anymore. You name it. There's a whole smorgasbord of reasons as to why. But you're having what you call the lightning moments where you, but it's all happening within you under the Hanged Man energy. But here's the good news, honey. You're doing this of your own free will. You're in the Hanged Man of your own free will. You're trying to learn things intentionally. Okay, you're trying to gain perspective. The tower, what does that look like? Change. Is it possible? Maybe this assumption I was running under, operating under, that fresh starts aren't for me, new chapters aren't for me, that's too scary, I'll just fail. I'm going to start to question that. I'm going to see where that goes. Okay? I'm going to question that, and maybe change isn't as big a deal as I thought it was. Maybe I made it out to be a bigger thing than it was because I was too afraid to look at it, because I didn't know how to incorporate change, and that's how I set myself up for failure. You're asking some very critical questions, honey. Good job. Damn. Look at that. Get more of that Scorpio energy, honey. What the fuck? Some of you are thinking about endings of the past with this person in general. What are you learning from it? Things that have ended in the past and the pain that it has caused. All that stuff. How it might have led up into your current day relationship with this person. I don't know. That's a lot to be getting on with. That's a lot to be getting on with. But you need to get on with it. So I'm not going to tell you to stop. On the contrary, I'm going to tell you to keep going. You learn what you need to learn. Maybe change isn't as impossible as you once gave it so much credit for being, you know? Anything else, please, about the Hanged Man? Recognizing. Oh, good job. Good job. Temperance and the Two of Cups. Good job. You're doing exactly that. You're healing your love energy. Not just with somebody in the specific sense. I mean, what changes are you willing to make now in the name of love? I just heard Bono. In the name of love. What more in the name of love? You too. That's great. What more can I possibly do, Christina? Well, you got to learn shit the hard way sometimes, honey. If you really are open to change, if you really well and truly want your love energy to change, if you want something that is long, sustaining, and for you, and right for you, going into the upside down, understanding why you adopted self-defeating behaviors and self-defeating thoughts, denying yourself the love that you want, the life that you want, you name it, any of it, all of it. What were your real intentions? What were you keeping yourself from? And in so doing, while you're in this upside down and you're having all these serious contemplations, maybe I was more capable of making change than I allowed myself to believe. And that will, of course, in turn, again, let me know if you're done with Scorps. We also got Sag here. Oh yes, of course, Gemini. That's coming across strongly, though, as the connection as opposed to the sign. But of course, I can't say it's not a possibility. Show me. Speaking of which, let's jump on over there to the Lovers. You're working on it. With them. Fuck off. I didn't even see that. When did that guy pop out? Like I said, it's the connection, not the sign. The struggle for you to earn each other is real. Let me make that clear. I'll say it again. The struggle for you to earn each other is real. You both have your parts to play. And what's crazy to me, Aries, is that you're both such strong-willed people, the both of you. As individuals, I'm guessing neither one of you gets questioned too much. As individuals, I bet you're both strong workers, goal-oriented, driven. But when you try to put your two parts together, you both see the faults in each other. I think others do not. But you also see the best parts of each other that others perhaps take for granted. Okay, let's do it. Show me the Lovers, please. The Chariot. Where are you going? Decision. Yes, you do. You have a decision in your future. I cannot say which way you're going. I would tell you if I could see it. You have a choice in future. To open into love in this connection or to close it, as you two have been doing. They opened with it, you're closing with it, so you two have cycled over before. What you will choose, I do not know. Just as soon as it seems like you're about to close the door on this subject, because it does require a lot of work and it does require a lot of change, you actually say, I want to choose love. Oh my. A part of you is still tempted to cycle out. But when I asked to clarify in the world, you showed me the Chariot with the Two of Wands. You want to go back. You want to choose love. Can you open yourself up to this fully? Can you declare your intentions? You haven't made up your mind. Your heart has. But your actions are telling me you don't know. It does require work. One that you may not be ready to embrace yet. But I do believe you are leaning towards love, but that's not for me to decide, that's for you to decide. Okay? You have to choose love, and it has to choose you in return. You're either going to complete your cycle with this person, or you're going to try to open back up towards it in the name of love, because you do love them. I grant you, this kind of thing is requiring work, a lot of it. But it might be work that you're not prepared to act on. Let's see what's going on with them. It might be that their energy has some say in your decision making. Show me the world, please, for this person. Show me the world, please, for this person. Excuse me. Show me the world, please, for this person. I don't want you to lose faith in your skills, honey. You can put the work into this. And yes, it's requiring a lot of insight, particularly in examining that tendency, the Aries I'm looking at today, so it's not an accusation, don't take it as one. You should know better. The Aries I'm looking at has a tendency to push away that which they desire the most and hope for the most. Okay? Choosing A when they should have gone B, so on and so forth. Because they have a fear of failure. The brilliance of the Fool is that the Fool has no fear of failure. That's why he's the Fool, which is either positive or negative, depending on how you look at it. Aries I'm looking at says it's not desirous at all to be the Fool, because I could be made to look like one. So, if I fail, I'll look like an idiot. It's hard for me to open up to love, Christina. It's hard for me to start a new chapter in my life. I want to. I feel it. But then I say I can't see how. Besides, I just look stupid anyway. Part of you strongly disagrees. You're questioning that heavily, but that doesn't mean you're prepared to act on it. I see the desire in you to heal your love energies, particularly where the foundations of them are concerned. Again, the tower is built on faulty premises, faulty foundations, shit that needs to come down so that we can succeed later in life. Okay? It is in your benefit, and you are trying to look at it. I see you wanting to choose love, being in love specifically. But you have not decided. You haven't made up your mind because you haven't made up your heart. You haven't made up your heart because you have not committed to the full responsibility of change yet. Show me the world, please. Show me the world, please, for this person. They opened with it, too. I mean, you both are showing me extensively to have a little turnaround pattern. I'm not trying to poke fun at you. I know it's a serious thing. Only more so, the only time this is the exception. I'm talking about people who are addicted to drama where they break up and get back together within a week. Fuck that. What is that nonsense? That's people who are just addicted to drama. I'm not talking about that. This is different. This is special. This is unique. This is one of those once-in-a-lifetime connections that we are so utterly compelled to and often push away because it's so challenging, and this connection is challenging you. It challenges you to get out of your head space and stop thinking the worst thoughts. It makes you want to look at your towers, your faulty premises, so you can do better, so you can heal your love language, your love space. The Queen of Cups. The Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't see that too often. I'm seeing some of the things that they need to work on. Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Does not have to be. This person has shown me in the past that they have tried to reopen to you. You've both done it. Let's make that clear. It's right here. They're showing me a naturally full heart space, but sometimes, if you can believe it, you may not know that about this person. They have confidence issues. You may not know that. Six of Wands is in reverse. They try to leave their ego out of it, but it's also coming from a place of not confidence and not trying to take pride in their feelings, their connection towards you, that kind of thing. Not trying to show ego in their connection to you, but yeah, I could also say they have confidence issues. Yeah. I don't think you know that. The reason why is because they come off as so intense, passionate, creative, hot. The Six of Wands is in reverse. No ego in their heart, like the Queen of Cups. It's like they have a certain vulnerability in them that I don't think many people see, you know? But yeah, some of it could to do quietly from a soft space. Confidence. Despite all that bravado of their energy being so fierce and intense. Some of them have a certain level of, I don't know how to explain it, kind of like a soft humility on the inside. You may not know that. But without pride or ego, they were presenting their energy to you as the Queen of Cups, so from a lovely heart space. Okay. So that tells me there was a strong sense of sincerity there. It wasn't just being in your energy just for the sake of it or because they got off on it. It's Six of Wands in reverse. It's coming from a Queen of Cups, so it's without ego or pride. It was from a place of genuine feeling, I believe. But yes, some of them might have some confident stuff in there. That, I don't think that's what the world sees. I think what the world sees is someone who is hot. To be perfectly honest with you. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you don't get much more hot than that. I don't think you get much more hot than that. Like, their energy display is completely different than their inside. It's so different. It's so different, but how they approach you is soft. It's almost with, you know, kind of humility or just like no ego involved in it, or they try to keep their ego out of it. But also, yes, one of the reasons why they might have exited is that they didn't have confidence in you. That's also a reflection back on your energy. Again, it's not an insult. Real tarot reflects real life. I'm seeing multiple bridge points here, and I'm trying to explain them to you as best I can. The more information I can give you, the more it helps you, which is one of the reasons why my videos are over an hour fucking long, is because I believe the more you know, the better. Okay? I don't do extended videos, for God's sake. I think I give people enough to work with. Okay. So, also, another reason why they might have cycled out with you in the past, the Six of Wands in reverse, is that they didn't have enough confidence in their heart space to sustain your energy. Okay, that's another interpretation. One is internal and one is external. So, the external one I'm seeing is that they had no confidence in you. Okay? It's not an accusation, it doesn't mean to be. But if you're telling me that I can't take a chance on this, I'm afraid I'll fail, then of course they're going to, that makes perfect sense to me, that they're going to show a lack of confidence, okay? Or they may feel like they had no confidence in their feelings for you, or that you weren't showing them confidence feelings towards them, Okay? But in other words, it's like the heart space was in question or it wasn't sustaining. Okay? But yes, that's 2 parts there. Whew, hopefully I gave you enough on this person. Okay? But yes, a lack of confidence in the feeling. Not because they didn't have them, but because they had a great deal of them, but they couldn't see it. They couldn't see it towards you or experience it from you or something like that. When I say multiple bridge points, by the way, that means multiple points of reference for interpretation. It's another reason why I use so many decks. Okay, what else, please? I know somebody somewhere. I got an intense Aries watching this, taking notes. You go ahead. Okay, what else, please? Anything else, please? All right, Knight of Wands. Show me this person's Knight of Wands, please. Show me this person's Knight of Wands, please. But at some point, like I said, you two are in each other's energies. Show me their Knight of Wands, please. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Now that's a contradiction. Oh, that's a contradiction. It's not done in a mean way. It's not done in a bad way. It's the Knight of Wands. The Knight they're rocking 2 knights for you, honey. 3 of Pentacles, my ass. That is. We're friends. No. 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 It's like they're trying to be so careful with their energy towards you. It's not an energy contradiction as in misalignment or fragmentation. What I mean is it's like they're trying to figure out how to deliver their energies to you in a way that's acceptable. 3 of Pentacles, that's cooperative. Kind of like a peace offering of their best energies. Here's some Knight of Cups. Here's some Knight of Wands. See, it's unobtrusive. See, I'm not in your space. I'm not in your face. It's 3 of Pentacles. Anybody can handle 3 of Pentacles. Nah. Love you. Pat you on the head. Something like that. You know, I don't know how else to explain it. Like their energy towards you is trying to be so unassuming in their delivery. 3 of Pentacles. See? And I can kind of see why you're not in this space to fully accept their energy, kind of like in a raw format. You're not in that place where you can accept their energy like that. You can't. But they're trying to be so gentle with you. They're not trying to give you too much. Again, 3 of Pentacles is manageable. I don't care who you are or where you are. If you can't handle 3 of Pentacles, you can't handle nothing. Okay, so this person is trying to give you some of their best emotional aspects and fiery aspects, but in a very gentle, unobtrusive. It's not passive like the 4 of Swords, and undecided and blah blah like the 2 of Pentacles. No, it's see, I can safely deliver my feelings to you without them being too obtrusive. And and I can see why you're not in the space to fully receive everything that they have to offer, and they must know that to some extent. They must know that to some extent. Because they do try to give you real world glimpses of who they are in their feelings for you, but in the most unobtrusive way. Like they're not trying to intrude on you. They're not trying to force it on you. So it's working both ways, and I know that because the 3 of Pentacles suggests cooperation, and the energy surrounding that cooperation is positive. I got 2 positive knights here. Okay, so that means they're getting it back from you to some extent. That here's some for me too. Here's some for me too. Not too much. See, like I said, you're both working on it. Cards don't lie, baby. You're working on it, the both of you. I think you do a hell of a job not stepping on each other's toes while trying to deliver the shiniest parts of yourselves. But when you separate, no doubt you two do quite a bit of work on yourselves as individuals. Okay. So I know it comes out in a 3D world as kind of like a soft friendship. but it's sincere. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Those are great. I love those. Two knights are talking to each other and it's cooperative. But you're over here kind of having little micro explosions and macro explosions of realizations and love energies and the foundations of your towers and where that went wrong and what you have allowed yourself to believe over time. Not necessarily it was true, but you convinced yourself. So on and so forth. So you're not in a space where you can probably handle the full delivery of their emotions anyway. But when you do, when you both try, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You two are doing a dance around each other's energy. Now you're showing me distinctly in future that you have a decision. It's right here, Two of Wands. To either end this connection as strong as it is, as lovely as it is, as beautiful it is, and as strong and desirous as it is, to end it, or to move towards it or advance in it in love, as the Chariot. Understand what your intentions are. I'm glad you're doing all this work, and you're doing a lot of work on yourself, and that's hard shit, man. That's hard shit. You've probably had some really uncomfortable moments in your head. You need to. Without those uncomfortable moments, you can't find out how you're supposed to be comfortable. You know? You ever heard that old saying? If I didn't make you uncomfortable, you'd never leave your comfort zone, something like that. Okay, so this person's showing me a Queen of Wands in future. I love that. I love this energy so much with the two Knights and the Three of Pentacles, because I understand it in my own way. But it's like, I'm not intruding. I'm not intruding. It's nice to see you. It's good. It's good to see you. It's good to hang out. It's kind of like that. But with more sincerity and deeper meanings, obviously. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, they surpass the pages. So there's more intimacy in that conversation and expression. The little cues you and them have, the little memories they have, it's kind of like that. There's more intimacy in it. Like, you two have shared memories and shared knowledge. When they say this, you know they mean that. That kind of thing. Show me that Queen of Wands, please. Show me that Queen of Wands, please, for their energy. Let's see what they're gonna. Let's see. They're telling me they're still intense for you. Show me that Queen of Wands, please. And they're trying to resist. Why are they trying to resist? Nine of Wands. Why? Why are they trying to resist? This person's so intense. This person's energy is so intense. Like, I get it in my own way, because I know what it's like to be that kind of aggressive, but with my energy, I understand it in my own way. They just pulled a Knight of Wands twice. Oh my God. Yeah, they're still fiery, they're still creative, and they're trying to block their passion for you. They're trying so hard to block that passion for you. Over here, it was like unobtrusive, soft, flirtatious, romantic, but sincere. There's absolutely sincerity here, and it's based in the 3D. So when you two speak, it's coming from a real space. When you two flirt, it comes from a real space. When you two have emotional expression, it's from so on. And then they're still turned on. They're still hot. They're still passionate. There they are, Queen of Wands, right? They're trying to block. I said, what are they trying to block? They're trying to block that passion. And that's because most likely, in reaction to your energy, if you still don't know what you're doing with them, they're not feeling free to express themselves towards you. Okay? So your two energies are not done. They're still intertwined. They have so much in them that they aim towards you, but also try to control. It comes out in a kind of cooperative way, in a friendly way. More than friends, but friendly way. And they're not in that space. And if confidence is a thing with this person, particularly emotional confidence, okay? Until they have more emotional confidence from you, I believe this is part of this person's history about what it is that you're doing. They are not free to express themselves to you. So I'm not seeing endings. What I'm saying here is that this person would like to open up more towards you. That's the literal translation, with their natural energy, and to just really kind of fully embrace it, but they don't allow it. And most likely because you're still in this space of contemplating them, you know. Is it over or is it just beginning? Is it over or is it just beginning? The real version of us. It depends on how much work you've done. It depends on how much progress you've made. And it kind of depends if they can gain more emotional confidence with you. Because their fire energy seems to be the one thing they don't dispute. But their emotional energy suggests that until I can feel more emotionally confident about Aries, I still have to withhold big portions of my energy. And I will continue to kind of portion it out. You see what I'm saying? In a way that's soft, unobtrusive, not too much in Aries' face. I don't want to overstep my bounds. I don't want to step on Aries' toes, because you are clearly still in this space where you don't know if you can dedicate a bigger portion of your energy to change to make the love energy the way you want to experience. In other words, choose it. It's kind of like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on so many factors. If you have it in you to choose that kind of love, or is it easier for you to close the connection, you know? And it's funny, they opened with the world, so perhaps the last time it was on them, like it was on their tab, they closed it out last time, or they reopened it last time. I don't know. You two are kind of in a weird game of pass the potato. But it's not a game. It's also not over. You're ending with contemplation. They're ending with wanting to give you more, but they withhold it. Okay? Yeah, they're still hot for you, honey. They're hot to trot for you. But they also pull back from that energy. Okay? I kind of see that it's here in the 3D. It's literally in the heart of the reading. You both cooperate on kind of workable nights, I suppose you could say. As I've explained, I don't think there's much more to this. Is there anything else here? Alright, no, let's just jump over to shared. Sorry, this is taking way too much time. I'm so sorry. Okay, it was fascinating. It's been really fascinating. Again, I don't typically... This is clearly an old soulmate kind of energy. That push and pull, or trying to open up to true love. You know, I have work to do, you have work to do. I have work to do, you have work to do. Let's show me the Judgment with the Five of Pentacles, please. There's clearly a re-entry point from who knows how many breaks. I don't know. Judgment, okay. Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Oh dear. Oh dear, yeah. So the last, whoever can make the last claim about how this connection ended was that putting too much effort or their energy into something and this connection was too much of a hardship. So that seems to be the last time you two disconnected. You've clearly re-entered. The last time you two disconnected, there was a major accusation here of someone could not contribute enough. Okay, and it was too much of a hardship, so that lended itself to the break. Not enough energy contribution, not enough real world effort, not enough emotionality shared or expended. So when you two made your peace, when you two re-entered, I don't know. You both had to strengthen yourselves as people, no doubt. I have to say this round, though, this person's energy seems to be a little bit more prepared for you. Because you're still doing some heavy, heavy work here. Where you're just having moments where you're just kind of quietly sitting there and something hits you really hard about your love energy and your love foundations. Sometimes you just have moments where you're like, did I always think that? Did I really believe that? Maybe I could have done that. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I try? Something like that. Did that person or whatever really influence me that much? I don't know where that came from. Show me the Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Yeah. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Trying to get that Wheel of Fortune to shift. into an equilibrium of shared emotionality with the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, honey, I've been doing this all day. Six of Wands, that you both can feel good about. Oh, that you both can feel good about. That you both can feel correct about. It's like you both want to be seen in your feelings. There you are. You both want to be seen in your feelings. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Your underlying energy is phenomenal. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Talk about those lessons are hitting you hard. When you have those quiet moments with the Four of Swords, there, boom, there's the Tower with Temperance again. Wow. When you have your quiet moments, honey, shit hits you hard sometimes. When you have alone time. Did I really believe that? Did I really allow that to control or dictate my life? Something like that. Wow. Some of you really need to separate from ideas of who you used to be versus who you are now. They're not the same. But anyway, wanting to shift into that love energy with confidence, the both of you. This person told me that already to some extent. They might have reapproached you without pride or ego. But a big part of who they are says they have to be confident with their feelings in order to move forward. So they give you manageable energy that tries to be unobtrusive or unassuming, but it's cooperative. You're engaging in it too, even while you're being hit with all this lightning. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles, yes, 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 yes. We've got to remember who you are and what you're able to do, your resourcefulness, your steadfastness, your practicality. Find yourself within that context. Okay, Nine of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Find comfort within you and your abilities. Know that you are stable. Know that you are reliable. And that you can do it. I'm just saying. You're opening. You're closing. That's a damn sight better. And realistic. This is self-imposed garbage. This is truth. You're stronger than you know. You're more capable than you know. You're more experienced than you give yourself credit for. You've lived a whole, full, rich life. You can be the King of Pentacles and still be the Fool. And making a safe bet. Does he look like he's making a safe bet? Yeah. He's choosing himself. Or she. From a place of comfort and knowing thyself, the strength of one's resourcefulness and abundance and ability and fucking know-how. I can be the Fool. I can take that bet. You both, let's make this clear, you both wish and desire to enter into a space where you both feel the equilibrium of love between you with confidence, expressed, go beyond, push beyond that Three of Pentacles. You're telling me, Christina, it can swing in either direction. I agree with you. It can. You can choose to shut this connection down. You can also choose. Here's the choice. Here are the literal choices. Rejection of the connection. or opening up to love in the connection. That's the choice. You haven't made it yet, not in the future. How long it will take you to make that decision, I could not say, Bobby. That could take... It depends. It depends entirely on you. How aggressively you choose healing. How aggressively you choose to check yourself, your energy, put that shit in place. You know? Whatever your faulty towers are based on the premise of love, be it by influence or bad experiences of the past. How far you allow that into your life and dictate the structure of your towers, I don't know. That kind of stuff can take a while to unravel. For the tower to fall. But I know not just what you would like to do, but what you literally can do, because Pentacle is reality. It's not just a bunch of wiffle waffle about energy exchange. I know what you could do. I know what you want to do. I see it. I think you do too. I know what they want to do. Here's their energy. Here's their action. The only reason they're blocking it is because they lack the emotional security that you're choosing them or this connection. Do you see how they piece it out to you? Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, twice for this person. This person's packing some serious heat, man. Whew. They might have a strong sex drive. I'm not going to lie, man. They might have a strong sex drive, or perhaps they just kind of have that heat, that ambition, that drive. Damn, this person. They got that. But how they present it to you is, hi, Aries. Yeah, it's great to see you. It's been, I know, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. How you doing? You look good. You look good. You look good. What you reading? You know what I mean? And there's little languages. There's little love languages between you two. I know you do. I know you know what I'm talking about. But it's that same point of contention that they opened up with, is that if they closed a cycle with you in the past, it's because they wasn't emotionally secure with the connection. And, you know, it's, I don't know who re-entered where. I just saw that the major point here was that there was not enough put into whatever this was, and it broke before it had a chance to do anything else. It's right here. It's right here. How many times you two have broken away and come back, I don't know. It was your turn one time, it was their turn the next time, and they tried to break it off, and then you tried to break it off, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's the both of you saying and admitting to me that you both had work to do. Okay? I see their energy displays towards you in a way that makes sense. You're showing me that you have a lot to work through and work on to acquire what you want, but it's worth it. Actually, I can't say that. You have to figure that out. To be the fool successfully, you have to know something's worth it. And this King of Pentacles over here, you might have some earth in your chart, is telling me it's worth it. You both are literally working on it. I don't care how small that page is. You both have good intention and spirit, okay? And you both want to open up into a love energy that is compatible and confident to you both. You want to give this person that Six of Wands that they were missing with you in the past, or something like that, okay? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, ay, 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 ay. All right. Time checks. I know it's Christina, don't you dare turn this off without doing a time check. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue. I do know this. You being successfully as the Fool, you have to have confidence in yourself. Specifically what it is that you're capable of doing. You have taken, and this is what you might need to remember, honey. You've taken risks in the past that have paid off, but you don't remember those. You only remember the risks that failed. And that's what's wreaking havoc on your mind. You don't give yourself any credit for the times that you took off and you chose a new adventure and it paid out. I want you to remember those times when you were successful. Okay? Don't forget the good times. It's easy to form ideologies and beliefs around things that have gone wrong so that they don't happen again. Right? And that's how we can lay out for ourselves some really intricate traps. Don't remember just your failures. Remember too your successes. I know you know what it's like to be successful and take a chance on something. How about you take a chance on yourself? Okay, let's see. You both want to open up into a place of fairness and love that you can both feel confidence about. It's what this person said they were distinctly missing in the past with you, and that's why they may have cut it off before. I can see in present day you two have a kind of rough meeting history and or connectivity that suggests you are familiar with each other but not terribly consistent. I want to know when that growth occurs, but it really is dependent on how much your work you're doing on yourself and prepping your love energy, your foundations, and your beliefs in love specifically before you allow yourself to be confronted with this decision. The healing is taking place now, but it's going to happen over time. I know that. And for some of you, you've had some really strong lightning moments since last Christmas. You will continue to receive those. This, by far, is the most solid point of reference. But there's something over here I need to look at. Hold on. The Tower, Hanged Man, healing. Show me. You're doing it now. Page of Swords is small. You need to widen that. You need to widen your mind. Open your mind to this. Particularly endings, things that have failed in the past, not just with this person, because it's not really a failure. You want to know how I know? Because they're back in your life. So that means you have another opportunity, not another failure. Get out of that fucking thinking. It's not helping you. It's not what I'm talking about. It's not a failure if it's not over. You got me? If it was well and truly over, this person wouldn't be here, Aries. What does that tell you? It's not a failure so much as an opportunity to succeed. I need you to switch over to that thinking. This isn't another opportunity for me to fuck myself up or to fuck myself over on something. Or another opportunity for failure with this person. No. They're here for a reason. Not because you two have failed, but because you two have succeeded. Otherwise you wouldn't have reconnected. Think about it. Put those fucking dots together, man. Dig deeper. Woman, whatever. Dig deeper. I really want you to widen that shit in the past that has caused you pain. Look at those endings and have the endings, not this person, because it's not over. Let's make that clear. You two have cycled around a couple times. So don't look at an opportunity to fail. It's an opportunity to succeed. And I know you want it to succeed. I see it. No. Open your mind to real endings. Things that have well and truly ended. Has those endings contributed to your current day or past thinking about safety nets and closing off to opportunities because you were determined to keep yourself safe, that kind of thing. The endings that were so scary and so painful and so fucking humiliating. And the reason I say humiliating is because you didn't trust the fool. That means you are terrified of being humiliated. You are terrified of being humiliated. Why? Look at that. You're terrified of being humiliated. Judgment. Oh my. Yeah, that's happening now. So I don't need to do any more time checks. This is happening now, but I want you to dig deeper. Terrified of being humiliated. Why is that so strong? Oh, but do you remember what it was like taking a chance and have it paying off? Speaking of which, let's time check that bitch. Let's take a look at that right there. Let's see it. Let's do it. Show me. Show me this. You both are working on yourselves now and towards each other in a way that is cooperative. You both want the best in each other. You both want the best for each other. But it's not fully activated. This relationship and our connection is not fully activated yet. Show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. When does it become more solid? Aries choosing the Fool. Aries choosing the Fool. Aries choosing the Fool. Two of Pentacles. Some of you not till 2 years. Don't shoot the messenger, baby. It is what it is. For some of you not upwards to 2 years. 2 months possibly. 20 what? 2. 16. You really want to know when you can act the fool and it will pay off for you? It entirely depends on that tower. How much work you put into it. Like I said, I need you to widen your thoughts on that. Okay? I told you this was inconclusive. That's no joke. Get closer to the tower. Stop being so afraid. What's it going to harm you to learn these things about yourself? You still don't have to choose this connection. You don't have to choose it. It's right there. That fucking choice is right there. You don't have to choose it. You don't want to miss it. But you also don't have to choose it. So how is it going to hurt you? Aries, challenge yourself. How is it going to hurt you to look at your failures and the endings? And the things that didn't work out. And the things that embarrassed you and humiliated you. How is it going to hurt you to look at that? You may not choose this person anyway. As much as you want to. As much as you might like to. So what's it going to hurt you to look at it anyway? You might as well put in the work if you're going to do it. That's what I say, honey. That's my motto. If you're going to do the thing, do it properly. Okay, we don't do half-ass. We do whole-ass around here. There's my motto. There's a new fucking motto. Sassy Scorpion Tarot. We use our whole ass. We use our whole ass around here. God dang, 2. 2. Oh, 2, but to have a clue. For some of you, yes, realistically, 2 years. It could be Pisces season. I can't say that's not a possibility. For some of you, yes, realistically. Some of you will have a stronger confrontation and know what you're doing, and more specifically what you're choosing come Pisces season. Okay? And that is, I know this, that is late, no, it's late February to late March. I'm good with dates. I'm not good with dates. So, yes, for some of you, no earlier than Pisces season. And for some of you, upwards to 2 years. I don't know. You might be able to do this dance with this person for 2 more years. I don't know. That's up to you. Can you imagine? The sooner you tackle that tower, honey, the sooner you can get to where you need to be, but more importantly, where you want to be. Okay? But please, no matter what you do in future, no more entering relationships under false premises that I can't do it. This is a challenging connection. It is confrontational. It makes you feel many things. I know. But that's why all the more reason you go in there and dig that shit out. So it can stop controlling you and stop dictating your actions and your thoughts and your beliefs, because that's not where you want to be. It's also not who you are. You're both very strong individuals. When you come together, it's like you're both confronted with how much work you still have to do. Intentions. It's important to you. Ay, God, Christina. Okay. Virgo. Yes, some of you might be dealing with Virgo, or you might have some strong Virgo in your chart. I suggest you use it. The snowflake, indication of winter time. So winter might be important to some of you. Like I said, I did think I say last December might have been important for some of you. Upcoming winter might be important as well. Also the indication of Scorpio. Death, winter. Okay, oh, what else here? We have a Gemini. A Gemini? Why did I say it like that? That's so weird. A Gemini. A snowflake ending. Sorry. I saw them as a loop. I don't know why. For some of you, you're ending a connection with the Gemini so you can move towards love. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I did say it was the connection, not the sign. And it still stands. However, for some of you, yes, a very small portion of you, ending a cycle with the Gemini so you can open towards love. I suppose I could say the same thing about Virgo, but it just didn't hit me that way. That would explain this. But again, it's for... It's such a small portion of you. Sorry. Okay, such a small portion. Sorry, I can get lost in things sometimes. Okay. Okay, the bat. Confrontation of our dark thoughts, our uncomfort. I'm sorry, the things that make us uncomfortable. But here's the thing about the bat. You know, they hone in on their true mate or their true pair because they're comfortable navigating the dark. Because they're comfortable with their otherworldly senses and what they were naturally given in terms of talents, traits, characteristics. They don't shy away from what makes them them. They embrace it. So, we embrace that part of ourselves. We can hone in on what we truly want. Okay? But it requires a confrontation, a dark night of the soul, as it's commonly referred to. F. Dear Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pegasus, excuse me, god dang. The symbol or freedom of masculine pride, masculine freedom. Heavy representation right here of what that looks like. We have the octopus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, dragonfly, Scorpio, feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, small feminine glasses. K, I, stingray. What a heavy Scorpio energy here. The Eiffel Tower. Everybody's getting this. I didn't get this forever, and now everybody's pulling this. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been seeing confirmations of the Eiffel Tower in my own personal life a lot. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of people are having some really magnificent tower moments. And for others of you, the height of true love that is buildable in the real world. Some of you always wanted to go to Paris. One day you'll go. With the right person. Okay. Aries, put in the comments as you see fit. Good luck to you. Take care. Be well.